Manny, what a historical day.
Yeah, I mean, Graham, how do we call Graham? Our historian? Would that be a good way of putting it? So Graham, our historian, has told me that, today's 10-0 victory is the club's biggest victory, which I didn't know coming in, and that was never in our minds. I'm just more happy to, on the back of our good performance last week against Hadley, we've actually put together a very emphatic performance again, back to back. I think one of the key messages to the boys is about consistency and being able to turn in positive performances week in, week out. So that's the most pleasing thing for me today, that they've been consistent and replicated a lot of the stuff they did last week. So very pleased about that. We also challenged our forward players that they need to be assisting and scoring more goals, because I looked at the sort of top scorer charts of our league, and the top scorer is a lad, McNamara, that's playing for Sheffield at the moment. I think he's already got 11 goals. So I said to Bruno, Carlito, blessing, our contribution in terms of the goal scoring needs to be upped. And today Bruno has got 5, Carlito's got 2, Blessing scored 1. So our front 3 have scored 8 of the 10 goals we've scored today, which is also a very pleasing thing for me.
Would you say going forward, just based on the performance, this is a standard set going forward?
Yeah, I think we set a high standard last week against Hadley. They've reproduced that again this week. Again, with some notable players out of our squad today. Tyler picked up an injury last week, couldn't play. Gavin picked up an injury in training, couldn't play. Kofi, our midfield general, still struggling with a shoulder injury, couldn't play. And despite 3 big omissions, we still, won quite comfortable. So we've set ourselves a very high bar anyway as a club this season. I think we've talked about that many times. We are desperate to be one of the 4 teams that go up this year. And so performances like this will help us achieve that. But that said, we're not going to run away with ourselves, because I think every game at this level presents a different challenge, and MK Irish next week will certainly provide a different challenge to perhaps the one Hillingdon provided us today. So we'll keep our feet on the ground, but we've got to take the positives. A clean sheet again, and as I said, offensively, I thought we were exciting to watch today at times.
Game, and who are you playing?
So again, no midweek adventures for us. So we'll train on Thursday. Our next game is here again next week against MK Irish, so a home game for us, and then that's quickly followed up by a midweek game the following week against Rainers Lane away. So we've got 2 important games there that potentially will tell us where we're at and just how close or far we are from our ultimate goal.